Thank you to the committee for this award. To be mentioned in the same breath as previous winners and Mount legends, Dr. Karen Holgreath and Dr. Mike Hobert, is one of the greatest honors of my life. I am truly humbled, and honestly, I really don't know how this happened, but quite frankly, I'm very glad that it did. As a German Catholic growing up on the west side of Cincinnati, I was groomed at a very young age to never accept praise and to have a constant internal dialogue of, you can always be better. Sprinkle in a healthy dose of imposter syndrome, and we have the makings of the shortest acceptance speech in the history of this prestigious award. Now, you don't get off that easy. One of the best parts of getting an award of this magnitude is you get to stand in front of the people you care about and tell them how much they have had an impact on you, so you will have to bear with it. In attendance tonight is my wife, Amanda. Amanda, excuse me. I know your name, I promise. She is the woman in the fourth row whose face is currently turning red, because like me, she's not like attention. However, this may be the only time I get to do this in front of a group of people, so whether you like it or not, here comes some praise. There are a lot of people who are responsible for me standing before you all here today, but no one has had an impact on my life greater in my career as a man. Over the past 13 years, there have been numerous vacations put on hold due to my teaching schedule, life events pushed back while I was completing my doctorate of health science degree, and meetings canceled to care for sick kids while I drove off to campus for lecture or lab. Amanda, I know no award can ever repay you for all the sacrifices you and our family have made for my career. But I want you to know, I'm going to do this, but I want you to know that this award will always be more a reflection of your continuous support than it will ever be about any of my accomplishments. You are my person, you are my everything, and I love you very much. So I don't tear up on the Dr. Daner part, I have to shout out my oldest son, Cameron. My wife surprised me. I did not think he was going to be here tonight, so I did not include anything. Buddy, I love you very much. To Dr. Lisa Daner, my program chair, you are without a doubt the greatest professional mentor of my career. It is difficult to put into words how underprepared I was for a full-time faculty role. To say that I had no idea what I was doing may be giving myself too much credit. But you were always there for me, even if it was just checking in to make sure I was okay. Believe me, I was not. Your guidance over the past 13 years has meant the world to me, and I want you to know that I am grateful for everything you have done for my career. There is little doubt that without you, I surely would have been kicked out of academia and become a stressed out, slightly balding clinical manager of a local outpatient facility with a mostly gray beard and early onset arthritis in the hands. To my fellow Doctor of Physical Therapy faculty members, thank you for all you do. I know it's cliche, but this does not seem fair that I am the one up here accepting this award because we are truly a family and a team. Obviously, I am biased, but under the guidance and leadership of Dr. Darla Vale and Dr. Lisa Daner, we have the best DPT program in the nation. Everyone is looking out for each other and is ready to help in any way possible. It is a joy to get to come and work with all of you, and I appreciate you carrying me along as we prepare the next generation of physical therapists. For those who don't know me, which I'm assuming is the vast majority of you, I grew up literally 2 minutes down the road that way. At first, the Mount was just a yellowish tan building I passed while trying to get to New Bread. Honestly, I never thought much about it, except for the times when I wondered, why would anybody want to go to school there? But as fate would have it, during my junior year of high school, I received a phone call from Jim Hilbert, the Mount's defensive coordinator at the time. He knew that I was interested in playing football in college, and he wanted me to consider the Mount. My initial response to him was, Coach, there is no way in hell you were going to get me to go to Mount St. Joe. However, he had a very compelling pitch and convinced me to come to campus for a visit. It was on that visit that I began to see what makes the Mount unique. It is the people, it is the relationships, and it's the culture that makes this place special. That's what brought me back to campus to accept the lab assistant position in 2009, and I've never looked back since. The same can be said for our 4 faculty members in our Doctorate of Physical Therapy department that are Mount alumni. We believe in the Mounts because of the transformative, student-centered experience it offers. We believe that true learning is fostered by a collaborative approach where faculty and students grow together over 3 years with the students' needs always being at the forefront. While publications, grants, and professional achievements do matter, it's the relationship relationships that we build that truly define our work. When I speak to prospective students looking to apply to our program, I routinely get asked what makes the Mount different. My answer is simply, no one does student engagement better than the Mount. By getting to know our students, their strengths, challenges, motivations, and learning styles, we can tailor our teaching to help them thrive both inside and outside of the classroom. This process facilitates the development of trust, that we as a faculty care about the students as people, and relationships that last long after each student graduates. Now, I am lucky that my teaching responsibilities span all 3 years of our program's curriculum. This gives me the opportunity, to witness our students' growth as they progress through each phase of their journey. The best part of my job is watching students transform from stressed out first-year students who don't believe they can make it, to burnt out second-year students unsure of their clinical direction, to third-year students who lack confidence as they prepare to embark on 9 months of clinical education experiences. But something magical happens during those 9 months while they are away from campus. Their anxiety fades and their confidence begins to grow. That's when the emails and text messages start coming in saying, you know, Dr. Schneider, you were right. And I do my best to avoid saying, I know. And I simply say, I am very proud of you. At some point during those 9 months, they come to understand that they do have the knowledge and skills to thrive in any clinical setting. All the ups and downs that we went through together begin to pay off as things begin to click. They leave campus as our students, and they return a week before graduation as our colleagues. We, as a faculty, get to spend time with them during that week, discussing their progress and their successes. Hugs are given, and thank yous are exchanged. It is, without question, the best week of my life. In closing, I just want to say how grateful I am to my family, my mentors, and my colleagues, but most of all, to my students. I consider myself incredibly lucky to do what I do, where I do it, and with the people that I get to do it with. The Mount isn't just where I work, it's been my home since the fall of 2001, and will continue to be my home for as long as you will have me. If there's one thing I've learned throughout my career, it's that success is not measured by titles or awards, but by the people you impact. I cannot begin to describe how much it means to me to be standing here today and accepting an award where I was nominated by those very people. So, to my students, past and present, thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. I promise you all, you have been the best part of mine.